Here now with more, host of Crime Stories with Nancy Grace on Fox 1, Nancy Grace. So great to see you this evening, Nancy. So where do you think we are in realistic terms with this investigation?
I think the investigation is plowing forward, and I thank God in heaven that the feds have finally been invited in and are using their vast resources to help find Nancy Guthrie. It confounds me how an 84-year-old woman can be dragged out of her home and we can't catch the guy. A lot is being made tonight of the theory of an accomplice, and I believe that there is an accomplice. If you look carefully, Charlie, at the porch guy, as I call him on the video, in one moment, he is wearing a backpack. In another moment, he's not wearing the backpack. Who gave him the backpack? Or is that actually another person and they have outfitted themselves together? It could be either. If you look carefully, you see that. Also, I've looked at it frame by frame by frame.
Right.
And when he first approaches, you see a floodlight shining down. Then later, that's gone. Is that how the floodlight was destroyed? But also, just practically speaking, to get Nancy Guthrie out of that home, a woman that does not have very good mobility at all, and we see very, let me just say, drops, let me put it simply, drops of blood, apparently from a nosebleed, low velocity blood drops, just as she comes out, trying to get her out. I think they needed two people. Also, was there a car waiting? And we see the focus on vehicles in the area. The good news is, if there is an accomplice, two people are easier to find than one person. And you know, Charlie, in every case I have ever investigated or prosecuted, which so many, I cannot count them, once you involve more than one person, the plan will fall apart. It could be a mother, a sister, a girlfriend, a wife, a neighbor. Somebody will notice something, the more people that are involved. But another thing, Charlie, Nanos, let me put it delicately, needs to shut his pie hole. Now, we heard Trump very ill about Nanos leaking the signal sniffer use. That's very high blue flag technology, high technology. And I agree. What that does, if it had worked, it would have shown where her pacemaker was. See what I mean? And so if she was in the area, which is another thing Nanos blurted out, he thinks she's being held close to home, what would you do? If you were the kidnapper, you would move her to another location that's more difficult for law enforcement to find. So yes, Nanos blurts everything out, and believe you me, the kidnappers are listening.
Indeed. Nancy Grace, as always.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.